All right, BigBoysExhaust.com. We're here to show you how to measure your header flange for a correct fit. So your exhaust tip that you order slides right over top with no problem. Okay? This one's snugged up pretty tight. All right, so let's take a look at this first. When you measure your header flange, well, let me start from the beginning here. This says 2-inch outer diameter, 1 7/8 ID, all right? So when you go to measure your header flange, let's pretend this is your header flange, and you put your tape measure across, and I like the tape measures that have all the different numbers on there. 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, 5/8, 3/4, 7/8. This says 2-inch OD, all right? When you measure, you do not want to use the end of the tab, because watch, even though this says it's 2-inch outer diameter, we're going to put this on here. Look, using that metal tab shows it's not quite 2-inch outer diameter. So if you'd use that outer tab right there and you go to measure, you figured, oh, I'm just gonna order a 1 7/8. You cannot get a 1 7/8 over top of another 1 7/8. Now watch, when we don't use the tab, outer diameter, we're still off. We start with the 1 on the outside of it to get a correct measurement. And look, that's 2 inches over right there. Let's see if we can do this a little easier for you. Start with 1 on the outside of the piece of pipe. And look, 2 inches. 1, 2. Yeah, I know it says 3, but we're right on the outside of that. That's how you measure to make sure that you're ordering the correct size. You cannot get a 1 7/8 pipe over top of another 1 7/8 pipe. There's no way. It's got to be a 2-inch that goes over top so it fits correctly. You see that? That's how we order. Do not use the end of that metal tab. You're going to be ordering the wrong size. Well, look at that. Look at the slippage of that piece of metal tab right there. What's that coming out with? A little over 1 7/8 ID when you do it that way. Wrong. Outside to outside. 2-inch. That's how you order. Get a correct measurement. You measure twice. We cut once. It is not our fault if you mismeasure. Again, easy. Start with a 1. Look at that. 2-inch OD exactly. Okay? That's how it's measured correctly. All right, so if your header flange is measuring 1 7/8 inch across, you're going to want to order a 2-inch exhaust tip. All right? That's how that works. Do not measure wrong. You see the difference in that? We've had so many customers use that tab right there, and they're ordering a 1 7/8. You would need a 2-inch to slide over top of that, all right? That's how that works. www.BigBoysExhaust.com. Measure twice, cut once. If you would like to take a picture of the measurement and send it to us, we can determine the size that you need and we can send you the correct size. www.BigBoysExhaust.com.